Hi, and welcome to City Currents, a dialogue about Durango where you are invited to join in the conversation. This time, our guest is Sarah Hill, Durango's Director of Transportation. Good morning, Sarah.
Morning, Jose.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good so far.
All right. Well, I think the biggest news right now is this is your first time to really be director. You've been transportation director now for about 2 weeks.
About that, yeah.
So what are some of the exciting things you're looking to bring to the position?
Well, I am really excited about the future opportunities that we have to expand service, meet the community's needs, and I'm excited for the rebound from the really tough year of 2020 and the COVID pandemic and what we can do as a team to come together.
Absolutely. And the transit drivers, I know that's a big thing, especially with COVID-19 and the services that you're providing, really essential during a time of pandemic. Can you talk a little bit about the challenges you've had and kind of the opportunities that your team has been able to overcome those challenges?
We have, the transit drivers have been going to work since day one of the pandemic. March 13th, they just kept going to work. We were, during quarantine, reduced to just essential trips, and we really saw how much the community does rely on transit to get around, to go to their employment, to go to the doctor, just really important trips that they wouldn't have been able to make if Durango Transit had had to shut down during COVID. Mm-hmm. So, we really did feel that it was important to take care of our drivers during that time and make sure that they were protected. We instated a lot of new safety and cleanliness protocols, and just really appreciate all the hard work that our drivers continued to provide.
Absolutely. So is there any capacity regulation still going on with the buses as well as mask mandates? Just talk a little bit about that to help those that are watching to kind of have their expectations when they're going to use our transit services.
Yeah, so with the governor's recent rescission of the public health order, we did go back to full capacity on the bus. We, according to TSA regulations and the FTA regulations, we're still requiring masks on transit. It's just airlines and public transit where masks are required. If people have forgotten their masks, they're not wearing them anymore, we do have masks on every bus that we'll hand out to any tourists or locals who may have forgotten their mask at home. And yeah, we're rolling.
Gotcha. So also part of being the transportation director is multimodal.
Right.
A big thing here in Durango, everybody wanting to do the walk and biking kind of anywhere within town. What are some of the big projects that you're looking at continuing to work on and push forward in these next couple years?
We have a number of projects that are identified in the strategic plan that we're working on right now. So we are reviewing proposals for the Camino Crossing underpass, which would connect the Animas River Trail to downtown Durango underneath Camino Crossing, and it would be, Camino del Rio, and it would be fully accessible for bikes, pedestrians, all accessibility levels. We have a design out for the Midtown Crossing and 32nd Street traffic calming, and all of these projects are just bringing ADA compliance to sidewalks and bicycle facilities and slowing down traffic. And then, looking forward, we have a number of strategies that involve improving walkability and accessibility in town. And we're going to continue to work with the Multimodal Advisory Board to identify the projects that are priorities for the community and continue implementing those. So it's just an awesome place to walk, bike, and that all of town is connected in one large transportation system.
And just a little bit, just kind of about yourself. While you're a newly appointed director, you've been in Durango for quite a while. Could you give just a little bit of your background experience in the transportation department, getting you up to this point of being transportation director?
Yeah, I moved here in 2012 just to house sit for the summer, and I had my CDL from working in a job previously in Alaska. So I was hired as a part-time driver while I kind of played the Durango shuffle, working several different part-time jobs, trying to just make ends meet for a little while. I started using my master's degree once the multimodal specialist position opened in 2014. And then since that time, I've worked a number of different roles in the department, focusing on bicycle and pedestrian programs and senior and disabled transportation. I feel that all of that experience gave me a pretty well-rounded view of what our department can provide and the service that we operate, and it's fun.
Awesome. So as we close, just kind of want to give just more of a personal question, just so ask all the directors as when they come on board, just so we can get to know you a little bit better. Favorite type of music?
Favorite type of music? Well, I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee, so if I didn't say country, I know all my people would be coming after me. But no, I love all different types. I really love Americana, singer-songwriter type music, and you can come to the Transit Center and hear me blaring that anytime.
Nice, nice. Well, again, Sarah, congratulations on Transportation Director. Really looking forward to continuing to work with you, and really appreciate it, and very excited to have you on board and have you on the team.
Thank you.
Remember, this is a program for your input and questions. You can call your comments, show topic suggestions, and questions into our special hotline, 970-375-5091, or email at citycurrents@durangogov.org. And be sure to join us next month for another edition of City Currents. Thanks for watching.